Hello. I haven't streamed in years, so hopefully everything is set up. Hopefully you can hear me. Hopefully nothing is going wrong. How is everybody? Hello, Silhouette. I'm also trying to stream to YouTube and Twitch at the same time. I don't know if I have that configured correctly. So hopefully everything is working just fine. So I'm going to be doing just some dice rally. Probably not going to stream super long. I just mostly wanted to see if everything was set up for my stream and maybe just stream for a little bit. I've been grinding a lot of Dice Rally because I need to get those URs. I'm trying to build Striker and I'm about 60% of the way done. But yeah, how's your day been going? How's your weekend? I was thinking about Striker then, saw the amount of URs. Yeah, it's a lot. I think in Archetype it's like 15 or so. And then you have to get ones like Super Poly or Upstart Goblin if you want to play the Visions. I want to say Visions might be a UR. It might be a SR. Can't remember. Can't complain. Hey, Xavier. How's it going? So far, so good. Awesome. I actually don't know if my YouTube chat is showing up on my stream. Well, it's also hard to see because this thing is on the side. I don't know what that's doing, so we're just going to ash it. Visions is UR for sure. Yeah. I don't know, like... Yeah, my YouTube chat's not showing up on stream. Interesting. I'll have to take a look into that. No, I was told this game was very free-to-play friendly, and it's not terrible. Like, it is doable. It's not, like, impossible, so I can't complain too much there, but... It's not what I'm used to, for sure. Definitely not PTCGL, but that comes with its ups and downs. We're gonna chant here to get this Phonics out. We'll see if they have any responses. Oh, that's a response. GG's. How do my audio levels sound? Does everything sound good? I was stuck on this stupid, There was a stage that was like half, sounds good? Great. Sounds perfect. Awesome. No, I used to stream before, so it was mostly just dialing things back to how it used to be. I kind of go like in phases of streaming and not streaming, so we'll see how long I stick with it. It was also tough because last time I'd streamed to like 0 people. And that wasn't the most fun thing in the world, I won't lie. Oh, why is my mouse cursor showing up? I kind of don't like that. Capture cursor. Okay. I got rid of the mouse cursor. I think that might be better. What are your guys' thoughts? I did, for my video that I made, which I'm gonna record stuff from my second video probably tomorrow. I'm gonna do the audio recording. But for the first video, I recorded probably about 30 minutes of B-roll footage of just playing some Master Duel. But I had the mouse cursor in the way, and I thought it was really distracting when I was watching it. What's in my hand? Sure. We'll just do it. Without is probably better. That's what I'm thinking too. I just find it distracting. But yeah, I have a second coin flip. What is this? Thrice per turn. Toss a coin and heads or tails change its position. Interesting. Dice Rally is really interesting because it just has a bunch of stuff that actually never sees play. Dark Magician Girl. What is this? Neither player can use the zones. You cannot. Okay. Interesting. Dice Rally is funny. Sometimes it has some BS. Sometimes you'll end up with like a 5,000 power fusion monster from what I've seen. I'm just doing it for the gems, as always. I don't really care otherwise. No, I remember when I first started playing Master Duel, I would run up into so many Dark Magician and Blue Eyes decks. And everyone was talking about meta. Like, everyone was like, yeah, Draco Tail, yeah, Branded, yeah, Cool Tune. And I'm just like, I'm playing against Dark Magician and Blue Eyes White Dragon. Here's Red Eyes Dark Dragon. Or Dark Dragoon, excuse me. Sure. I can't target that, but we can shuffle this in. I need like a... Yeah, I need a... What's it? Droplet to deal with this, I think. Or I could use Varun Marine Eidolon to counter it if he used an attack, or used an ability of it. Honestly, this one might just be a go next. We're just gonna go next. Dice Rally 1 would give people free Vanity's Rulers on the field. It was actually just uncompetitive. What is Vanity's Rulers? Hold on. Vanity's Ruler. Is it one of those like famous cards that used to be... Oh, cannot be special summoned. Your opponent can't special summon monsters. It's just a floodgate. He could have burned if he didn't negate Phonics. No, that's really funny. It would just summon a floodgate. That's really funny. Sounds miserable, don't get me wrong, but that is funny. Cool. What is this? I'm also still so new to this game that I don't recognize cards by art, except for the ones in my deck, or like the super basic ones. It's just like you have to learn such a massive card pool. Gated, destroy. So that's getting dropleted. Like immediately. Let's see. I wonder if I need to connect my Streamlabs to my... Yeah, it should be connected. Don't know why it's not working. That's okay, I'll figure it out. I might need to make a custom widget at some point that just has chats from both, honestly. I started at 3k against a burn deck because of this event. That's crazy. Vanity's Rulers is fun when you had it. I mean, I bet it's like a free win if they don't have anything that deals with it. I noticed for this event compared to like what was the last one, the dual triangle where you had to do fusion or synchro or link. I noticed this event in comparison has a lot more bans that hit Radiant Typhoon because Eldom is restricted. What's that other one? Visions is restricted to 1. They're both at 1. And so I had to put in some like weird stuff in this list. Like I had to run Noble Knight Shieldbearer, which isn't terrible, mind you. This one can't be negated. That's fine. That's fine. We're gonna activate MST and then stack it to Droplet. Just to shut this guy down. I learned you can just do that with spells that are activated, so it's kind of free. And also the fact that this doesn't target is so nice. I think Droplet's just really good. What did I hit? Oh, Book of Moon. Is Book of Moon still playable, or is it just power crept at this point? Because the effect seems decently strong, but it only targets one. Sure, that's fine. I still have Magala. I can still play Magala. I can use Ascendance, and then I can go into stuff from there. Or I can use Shield Bearer to get Eldum, and then Eldum to get Swen to get another spell. Droplet's very good, but I've been thinking of running Book of Eclipse in case people are playing Kashtira again. I need to have like a card DB off to the side. Kashtira. Why does Droplet not do well against that archetype? Oh, and they conceded? Or were DC'd? Connection failed. I am perfectly okay with that. Sure. I don't think I'm going to play... How many times do you need to play through this? Like 5 times to... You need like 50 dice or something to get all of the rewards. It's a lot. I don't know how much grinding of Dice Rally I have in me, because I don't love the format, to be honest. I think it would be a lot more interesting if I had enough crafting materials where I could build a cool deck. Unfortunately, right now I have to just play like Gimp to Radiant Typhoon. So that's not the most fun thing in the world. When I could just play actual Radiant Typhoon on ladder. I like it when it gives me spells or traps though, they're like free MST targets. Sure. That seems... It's a trap, so it's slow. Arise Heart makes everything get banished, so Droplet won't let you pay the cost of activation because cards can't go to grave. Gotcha. So that means you probably can't, like, use Droplet when, like, what is it? Dimensional Fissure? When that's active either? Is that true? Master Duel format sucks. I can't believe that so many cards are still legal. Paper is so much better. It got better because apparently Max C used to be at 3 before I started playing. However, I still wish it was unified, but it is what it is. I don't think they're ever going to do that. You can use it to send non-monsters. Oh, is Dimensional Fissure only monsters? Dimensional Fissure, any monster, yeah. That makes sense. I use the free Sprite deck, but the experience is very lopsided most of the time. Yeah, I believe that. Probably not lopsided in your favor. No, I'm definitely gonna get the achievements for this, and then once the gem trickle slows down a lot, I'm just gonna... We're just gonna call it good for Dice Rally. The most frustrating one was when I only had half the time, because I had everything set up, but I timed out. That's a very recent phenomenon. I think it went from 2 to 1 this year. Wasn't it at 3 at one point? Like everybody just had 3 of that guy in their deck. Asamina. Sure. I think we'll just summon this. Sure. I can just, what's it? Phonics this away. Sure. I wish I had a MST engrave. You might want to pace Dice Rally because they usually do a second wave of gem missions after a few days. That is good to know. For like the entire history of the game. So Maxi was just ruling the game for like, what, this game's 2022? It's fairly recent. So for like 3 years, it was just that 3. What's Maxi in the OCG? Maxi. It's limited in the OCG? Okay. Limitation in the OCG. It was unlimited for like 6 years in the OCG. Jeez, that's crazy. Sorry, it was unlimited for 6 years, semi-limited for like 2 months, and then back to 3 for another 6 months, or 6 years, and then semi-limited for another year, and now it's limited to 1. Yo, 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 hello, Ray Akuragacha. Sorry, my YouTube chat for some reason isn't showing on my stream overlay, but I have it pulled off to the side. I need to adjust my Streamlabs settings. Okay, I need to see what they put on the field. Cool, Diabell. You can tribute this card. Hello, thank you for the follow, Xavier. I appreciate it. I got the Ocarina of Time, Ocarina music as the sound effect. So yeah, we were doing some Dice Rally, Ray. Asamina. Right now we're doing watching my opponent play a bunch of cards, actually. I don't know what I can do to get out of this. Phonics is probably a good start. Phonics some of these guys and just attack. Part of the problem that I have with this game is sometimes you just see a bunch of stuff here and you have to like piece together how you're going to break the board. Azumina White Forest is so nasty if they go first. Oh, that's this archetype is Azumina White Forest. I feel like that's a lot of archetypes though, unless this one is like especially brutal because like if I go first with RT, I can get like Varun set up with like 2 negates plus like the Doom Eagle to shuffle things away in grave. It's like if they don't hand trap me, then it's like they have to play through 3 negates. Sinful Spoils definitely gets a board on field. I need to read Sinful Spoils. I know it's good. Deception or Wanted. Tribute. No, White Forest is especially brutal. White Forest is particularly obnoxious when it goes first. Gotcha. My hope sometimes when I play against these is I just hope they time out. I'm not gonna lie. Wanted. Add 1 Diabell Star. It's fine because Droll's an auto win against it, but some fuckers think Droll is the problem. Look, sometimes it's lame to get Drolled. I usually hope for a disconnect. Yeah, no, sometimes that's just what you have to hope for. I have to hope I rip Sheena off the top and I can just Sheena their entire board. I don't know, I'm just here for the vibes at this point. Meanwhile, my Heka hands just play your deck. I played against a Heka hands and I didn't realize that the Sheena was gonna bump all the spells and the traps. I thought it was gonna bump all the monsters. And because of that, I just lost the game. Otherwise, I would have won. What is this? Droll is contentious because it's toxic, but many toxic decks get stopped by it. That is fair. I guess the question is it the fair decks that can use Droll better, or is it the unfair decks that can use it better, right? Like, what do I even do against this board? I think Ascendance is a good start, so we can get an MST and discard. Get an MST. Like, this is kind of doomed. And we're in draw steps, so I can't get hit here. We'll RT chant. This one will get a Eldom, I believe. Yeah, Eldom's at 1 in this format as well, which kind of sucks. Oh, I should have grabbed Megala because I have Shield Bearer. Duh. One time I Sheened someone, then Nibiru, then Sheened them again the next turn. That's crazy. I need to MST. Is this worth MSTing? Probably not. 1 through 4. We're gonna choose 2. I have a bad feeling about this one here. Malice was an unfair deck that used it as a way to stop Max C. White Forest needs a combination of hand traps and breakers especially. So I have TTT that can help break. Always a headache to deal with. Yeah, I can see that for sure. Malice was an unfair deck that used it as a way to stop Max C. Droll stop Max C. Gotcha. But you could use like Ash, right? Okay, so they sacked. There goes their monster negate. I have TTT. What do I even TTT here? I assume I'm breaking their board with it. If two monsters with the same attack each other, they what's it? They kill each other, right? I might take Vengeance, Loki. I would steal Poplar now. Poplar, this one. What does this one do? They both perish. Cool. I think I honestly might just take Vengeance, so I can just start clearing their board. We'll special Swen for now. And Swen is going to get me... I'm just trying to bait their negates and stuff. Vengeance is not a bad idea. Osmine, I believe, can quick effect Super Poly. I'm going to use this. I'm going to Eldom into Rosea, I believe, and then Manifestation to get a Phonics into Grave. And then Crosea summons off of this. Their back row is a problem and Diabell protects them from being popped. This one. No. Just the archetype. They already played Monster Effect. You should TTT immediately. So, wait, why is it better to TTT instead of using it later? Stops you from targeting your own stuff. Change off. Yeah, we got this one out. Yeah, like that's fine. Full Manifestation here. And that will let us get Crosea from hand. Send Phonics. Special Crosea. If they have Ash, everyone has Royals except for me. Bait. Gotcha. So we'll MST here because that'll get back the Phonics. Low-key visions might not be too bad. Ascendance is not terrible either, because it lets me rebuild my board. My luckiest pack opening was Radiant Typhoon, so I'm never dismantling it. I got some pretty good pulls back when they had the selection pack for this deck. Yeah, we're going to... Hold on. No, I think we just special. Oh, I can't special. These are face down. Damn it. Maybe I just TTT now. Loki. Take control. We're gonna take this. Negate its effects. Target this. I might just MST this. And then this gets back the Phonics. Can I not MST this? Why can I not MST that? Is there something that's stopping me here? Your opponent cannot target cards and oh, Alzamina, you're right, thank you. Fusion card, yes, thank you. I think this game is high-key kind of cooked, I won't lie. So we'll pop that. This negates this and does something else. I think this game is cooked, but I don't want to concede because I want to be able to... I want to be able to, what was it? I want to get the achievement points, basically. We'll set this, I guess. Battle. Sure. They're hitting the Grave Robber? We got him. Going second into the White Forest deck, playing all the bad bricks is an acceptable loss. Yeah. I think my biggest issue is I need to learn what all of the decks do. And I know the meta is going to shift, so maybe I'll wait a little bit. But I guess Master Duel meta is not going to shift. I need to... Oh. Time limit. Oh my god. This deck is a cutscene. See? Time limit. It works. Alright, we got hella points from that. Did we get any achievements? 6! We take... Hell yeah. WinCon, let's go! That's legit a WinCon against it. Yeah, they were playing pretty slow. Not like slow playing, but they just had a lot of things to activate. What is this? Oh, LP, that's fine. I thought it was timer. I hate the timer ones. Let's see. So these two are done. I just need to get these two, plus... How many gems do I have now? 974, so I'm pretty close to being able to buy more Sky Striker. What's this? Fusion Pendulum Link. Sure, and Trap Card. We'll have back in. Believe in the heart of the cards. Yeah, we believed. Right now, you should probably know Cool Tune, Exo Sister, Elf Note, and Vanquish Soul K9. I did hit a VSK9 at a local last week. It was crazy. I was looking for a choke point to hit, but apparently that deck is kind of just like everything has incremental value, so I just held my hand trap just to negate one of the later monsters, and it did nothing. I've been told against VSK9, you kind of just... Sometimes it's correct just to hand trap the first thing that they play. Like, just ash their first search, basically. Let's see. They just start with this. Hello? I guess it's an attack position, which actually isn't the worst thing. Oh, never mind. They can just switch it. Wow. Um, Peruli is a great card for VS. Yes, yes, because they do everything from hand. Also pretty against Cool Tune. It's also pretty good in the mirror. I have in my physical Radiant Typhoon, I have a couple Perulias in the side deck. Dice Rally moment, absolutely. Though I feel like if this is just not an archetype, it's kind of just a big butt for now. And I do have just Raigeki. Love when you can start with a big boy that just does shit. I don't know, he's kind of not doing shit. Low-key. Yeah, because it's Dice Rally, I have to play bad cards like destroy all monsters your opponent controls. Also funny, this is a UR, so I only have the one that you get from the tutorials. See if they time out. More like Azamini. True! True, Azamini. I'm gonna make a Photoshop edit just of this card, and I'm gonna like change this to like Saint Azamini, just because you said that. Maybe add some like angry eyebrows and shit. Reborn. Sure. I won a game just because of the random beater the Dice Rally gave me. Yeah, I could win by beater if I can get like Crocea plus Phonics and they're at 4k to start. It's not impossible. What is this? It gets a Rika monster. This one. Honestly, when I play against my opponents, I kind of just read their cards, and sometimes I'm just like, I care, or most of the time, I don't care. Like, lots of stuff just doesn't feel relevant, particularly. Their field spell is nuts. Tribute. To activate a Rika, contribute any one face-up monster your opponent controls. So they have to get tribute abilities. I think I'm just gonna slam Raigeki on this board, Heiki. Monster effect? That's not a monster. Am I going to get screwed if I just slam Raigeki? I don't think so. This isn't the plant deck, is it? Princess is crazy, it's a negate from grave. This one. When your wall and tribute. Oh, okay. Dude, there's just so many cards out there that I don't know, it's gonna take forever for me to learn everything. I just kind of accept what happens. And if I get negated by something I wasn't aware of, I guess I just lost. Raigeki first is always a great idea, except when it isn't. Great. One to three, excavate. Sure. Okay, so this is level 4 now. They can end on a spell negate if they sequence their plays correctly. It's okay, we'll bait the spell negate with like Manifestation, the worst card in the deck. I do like this guy. This guy's fun. He's the second copy of Eldum. I like to wing it, then look up what I don't understand. That's fair. When I start taking this game a little bit more seriously, when I get Sky Striker built, I might start like doing like replay reviews, like VOD review type stuff. Armor Lilith. Does this one have... Nope. Still no spell negates. Striker next Master Duel deck? Yes, I'm about halfway done. I'll show you what I have done. The list that I'm using is a Super Poly list because I did a lot of the... Oh, it was like a selection pack like a month ago that had a bunch of staples, and I pulled 3 Super Polys from it. So I'm like, I guess I'm playing Super Poly now. You'll definitely learn a lot with Sky Striker. Yeah, I've heard it's like a very like reactive deck, and you need to like learn the meta and how the game works, which is why I want to do it. Radiant Typhoon. Dude, they're running out of LP. That's one Phonics. Radiant Typhoon is fun, and I don't think it's a terrible deck to start with, but it kind of just does its own thing and then uses negates, and then you just have to negate your opponent's stuff, and then you either win or lose. Sure. Okay. Why Osmina with plants? This is Dice Rally. They just got the Osmina to start with. So it's just a 4K defense position guy. Aromage Marjoram. Sure, I still don't see any spell negates. See, that's the kind of thing that I do. I just kind of sit here and let them just grab stuff, and if there's a spell negate, then I cry. Still no spell negates. I'll hand it to RT. It has a lot of potential for intelligent plays and interesting counterplay. See, and that's what I like about it, is I didn't want a deck that didn't teach me the game at all. I ought to, like... Side note, sorry. It's kind of hard to see the chat messages on this stream when I have, like, card effects pulled up, so I ought to, like, give the chat box a black background or the messages like a dark background or something like that. But no, yes, I wanted to play RT. Multiple reasons I picked up. One, I knew of MST before I started playing the game, and I just thought a deck that played MST would be cool. Two, I like playing tier 1.5, so I don't get, like, banned out of the format, but also, like, it's not terrible. And three, it just seemed really interesting with all the stuff it could do. Had a lot of cool effects, and like it seemed like it counterplayed a lot of the opponent's stuff. This one. Yeah, I think I'm just Raigeki-ing this turn. We'll start with like low-key. I kind of want to start with Ascendants to pop some of their guys. The Synchro Dragon will blow up my board. Sure. This is going to get us a MST. I'm scared of these. I don't want to get like... What's it? Like Solemn Judgmented? I don't want to get like Solemned. There's Ash. We hit the Ash. That's good. We love Bramble Rose. RT has been popular enough on ladder that I've been leaving a Dingersu on field with Orcus so I can protect my field spell. Black Rose Dragon. Well, this is Bramble Rose Dragon. Is that the same thing? Well, this gets me an Eldum. Sure. Maybe I just fire this off right now, Loki. No, I'll play this smart. We'll grab an MST and then we'll target these. I am scared a little bit. Bramble can get into Black Rose and is what we call a tax dragon. And then we'll Swen to blow up the other one. And then we'll just board wipe. Sure. Nope, this one. So I think I lose if they just, like, Solemn my Raigeki. And now I can use Swen. Actually, we'll use Eldum, because I don't need Eldum as much. We'll use this. We'll go into, like, Rosea, I believe, because then we can Ascendance it back if they kill it. What? Special summon. Sure. That's fine. Tax dragons being any monster, usually dragon type, that causes the player to lose LP on resolution of impact. I've gotten hit by some stuff like that. It might have been this, but I've played against decks where like I just start taking a bunch of damage. Yeah, I don't care about any of that. We are gonna get Crocea. I think I can just rip this off. I think I can just like full send it. If I get negated, I'm gonna cry. But I don't think they have anything, so I think I can just full send. Honestly, at this point, if I just hit them here, I might have enough stuff where I could just like attack, because I only have 3k because of the dual conditions. Gwen gets a spell or trap. Low-key get chant for Magala. What can they... So they already did this. They can just choose to gain 5k or add one. Raigeki is like... It feels like a crutch, low-key, but it's really good. I don't know the best way to describe it. Like, I think you can't just slam Raigeki and win games anymore. I mean, obviously you can't, otherwise everybody would. Yeah, we'll summon this. And then this will get us... Probably Visions, I think is best. MST... Vision... And we're gonna play Meg. Senpai basically used to just slam Raigekis. I mean, Raigeki was broken for the longest time, right? Like, it was, like, forbidden for, like, 20 years or something because it was broken. Now the game is just so far beyond that. And then I think here we just hit the vision. Oh, there we go. Well, not just Raigeki, but all the board breaking. So like Mirror Force and like Lightning Storm, is that what you're talking about? Black or Dark Hole? I wish one thing I knew better was like Yu-Gi-Oh! History, so like what cards were good back then. It seems like a lot of people that play this game have been playing forever, so they know a lot about the history. Let's see. Let me see if I can fix this chat box. Yeah, YouTube is enabled. Because I'm getting Twitch chat, but not YouTube chat on my screen. Let's try this. I've been here for 10 years and IDK WTF is going on with history, lol. How does Dice Rally work? It's like Yu-Gi-Oh, but every single game there's a random effect. So last game we started out with half HP. I have this weird guy on the board for some reason. We'll summon this for free. Oh, another Raigeki. Easy. My first deck was Sprite. I started out in 2023. I started out a month ago. And I bought one deck, and I was like, I'll play this with the homie for fun, because it's cheap. And then everybody on Twitter just started following me and being invested in what I had to say. So I'm like, I guess I'm playing this game now. So that's where we are. Naturia Runic. What does that one do? Yeah, it's still not showing up. Interesting. I might need to do like a test stream or something. I've been playing since I was a wee lad. Okay, I played like 20 years ago on the playground, but like my brother and I, we would just play with like starter decks. I think I had the Pegasus one. It had the Toon World stuff, so I had like Blue Eyes Toon Dragon and shit. Let's see. That did not work. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why it's not showing the YouTube comments, so I'll have to get that resolved. Disable, enable. Perhaps this will work now. Unsure. Naturia has a lot of powerful negate synchro monsters. Got it. Oh, that's the archetype with Rose Whip. The Turbo Band card. Archmage Diactorius. Sure. That's kind of annoying because this counts as a spellcaster. I can droplet this. I can go Raigeki droplet. That's the archetype with Naturia Beast. They usually mill deck for cost. Gotcha. Except for Rose Whip, which you can just play. Well, not anymore, but... The problem with streaming this is I want to read chat, but every time I look away, it's like when you're in a school lecture and you're like paying attention, and then you look away for like 10 seconds, and now the whiteboard has a ton of stuff on there that you didn't see before. Sorry, one sec. But yeah, it's like that. See, I looked away again, and now there's a bunch of more stuff on the board. They used it in Cool Soon. Yeah, that's why it got banned, right? They didn't actually use Rose Whip in Naturia. Right. The current TCG powerhouse, that's the tier 0.5 everyone, or the tier 0.5 deck everybody's complaining about. Cross Sheep. What is this one doing? Sure. Sure. I'll figure the chat out next time. I think next time I want to get the chat figured out, and I also want to add a black background behind all of the text, just so it's easier to see. But first stream back, got some growing pains. I almost forgot to even start streaming to YouTube in the first place, so I'm glad that didn't. I feel like most of you guys are from YouTube right now. Yeah, tier 0.5 checks out because we do have some decks we can play besides the tuners. Yeah, like I've heard people say Striker is going to be really good because Striker can hit against the cool tune stuff pretty nicely. I think Q should have never been able to summon any tuner. Is Q the one that sees hand? Does that go into tuners as well? Okay, so I have to droplet this. Excuse me. Not be targeted. Sure. Sure. Yep, I don't care about any of that. Because this sends for cost, yes. If Art Mage, Academic, Arcane, Arts, Acropolis, that's this. Oh, geez. There is so much going on. Shining Sark. Not be stored by monster effects. I kind of low-key just want to full send it and see what happens. Rotary is getting banned soon. They have to let it like exist for a while before they hit it, right? It's the buyer new set tax that everyone talks about. So this one gets an MST. And then we'll hit this. Is it even worth hitting this? I think so. That seems pretty good. This also... Oh, this is negated. Oh, they're all negated. Why are they all negated? I should have paid attention. Yeah, they do have to let it exist. They gotta sell packs. Which, to be fair... they kind of do need to sell packs because... every time I go to the store, I know it's a meme, but every time I go to the store, there's no Pokemon. Half the time there's Magic, but there's always Yu-Gi-Oh! Sure. Then we're gonna Raigeki and also Droplet. Because this can negate it. Yeah. And we droplet this. Sending Raigeki. Now, is there anything else I need to... I don't think so. This one. Power Patron. Now this is gone. Would not surprise me if they ban Crackle next month because it's not deck integral. What is Crackle? There are other things to buy in Blazing Dominion. Yeah, there's the new Dominus, right? And there's the Solemn card. Yeah, you're right. There are other things to get as well. Doomsy is worse than Cool Tune. Okay, so they shuffled it. That's pretty bad. Low-key, I wonder if I needed to Raigeki or just not do it like that. Because now I probably just lose. I mean, we'll see. I'll still play this out. We'll still do this. And then we'll still play Swen to get the chant. Sure. And they could still time out. I could still get the timeout dub. I pulled a Starlight Solemn Accusation. How much does that go for? Because isn't the regular one like a good like $40? No adding from hand. Red Eyes, Dark Dragoon. What is this? That's fine. Oh, this is still negated anyways. I'm gonna be so real, I don't even know why it's negated. It just happened. Cannot be targeted. So what's even my out here? Do I just need to hope I like Hyrule into Sheena here with Swen? Like just get vision? Sure. This isn't gonna do anything. Yeah, I think I might just concede here. Or I won't concede, I'll just like end turn. There's like nothing reasonable I can do. I can Typhon. Typhon's fun. Doesn't really do me anything. It's just a Xyz summon. And this can't activate the effects, but this is just a passive. So I can't bounce this. Oh, interesting. Why did that work? It outs the goon. $115 in your currency, $82.65. Non-targeting. Oh, you're so right. That's so nice. Well, we'll go to battle. I still probably lose this game, but still. Typhon does not target, yeah. There's a lot of like non-targeting stuff in this game. Like, I'm used to Magic where basically everything targeted. Like the only time something wouldn't target would be like, I don't know. It like this game kind of just like, it doesn't usually default to targeting from what I've seen, whereas Magic, it almost always targeted. Okay, what is happening? That's a cool art. I think that's sick. Sure. Well, at least I can't use its ability. We'll continue the main. We'll hit this. And then I think I just cry next turn. Why is its attack that high? No, I probably just lose this game. Not a lot of the cards in Magic don't target. That's white. 3-mana Sorcery from Conspiracy is one of the only cards that come to mind. White. Oh, is it the one where you it's the one where you will of the council and you both choose something, right? So it hits true name. I think I know what you're talking about. But yeah, Typhon. Yeah, I don't remember what that's called. I'm just gonna off here. Will of the council removal spell. What is it called? Council's Judgment? Yes, Council's Judgment, that's it. Because you would use this for to hit True Name and Legacy back in the day. Does True Name Nemesis even see play anymore? I never really played Legacy that much. I know it was like broken 10 years ago, but I don't know if it's still good. I don't think True Name really sees play. It might just be too slow. Like it's just a what? It's just a 3-1. It might not do enough. There's probably better things you want to be doing with your mana in Legacy. Yeah, I think I just lose this turn. Interesting. Yeah, I might have to create a custom chat box or something just to pick up YouTube chats as well. If there's a way to do that. Because it is not working in Streamlabs. So I get wiped here. Sure. I wish this game had emotes. Have you guys seen the Pokemon TCG Live emotes? Because those emotes are ridiculous. Hold on. I need to show you guys the Pokemon TCG Live emotes if you guys haven't seen them. They're like crazy BM because the assets are like very like not low poly, but like they're not very detailed. They look like not particularly great, and they're just like extremely expressive in like a toxic way. Hold on. Pokemon TCG Live emotes. Let's see. Pokemon TCG Live emotes. I would be fuming every single time someone solid me and drop some smug emote. No, that's what you do in TCG Live is you just be an asshole. Let's see.
If you want to know who the...
Okay. I don't actually want to. Yeah, let's pull up PTCGL. I haven't played this game in a minute. I used to play Pokemon a lot more, but the meta got really stale. Like, it was a really good meta before rotation, and then rotation happened at the beginning of April, and so it just got really boring. So my girlfriend, she plays a little bit, but not often, and I don't really play much at all. YouTube voice click off video is a classic reaction. Look, there's a reason for it. Can I test this and do emotes in the deck testing? Will this work? So yeah, off to the side here, you get your different emotes. And so you can just send these like stupid little cutouts. You can be like, this is the toxic one. Like look at her face. You just like thumbs up and like give like a big smile like that. Or the other classic is this one, the question mark. That one's fun. Angry. Thumbs down is fun. You spam thumbs down if you're against a control player. And yeah. So that's PTCGL, but this game sucks, so. I miss V-Star Giratina. That was a couple years ago, but yeah. You'd play that in Lost Box, I believe. You'd use like Comfey and like switch cards, like get them switched around. There we go. Now it's the Master Duel one. My friend went to an LA tournament with a deck to play in the pole match and only played against a once drop. That's tough because LA had like 47 pults, or sorry, 47% Dragapult in day 2. The Prague? Wait, no, was LA last week? I think it was. It's Prague right now. Prague is less. It's like 25% pult in day 1, which is still a lot. But it's not quite as bad as it was last week. I do have 1,000, so I can buy more Sky Striker. Secret pack. Sky Striker Awakening. See what I get. I always have to like double check to make sure I'm not buying the wrong secret pack because it takes so long to get 10 of them. Nothing. We will dust these immediately. Great free to play game. Sorry, I have opinions about this game and the economy. We don't need that. We need this. I just have opinions. It was the Black Luster Soldier. This one, we're dismantling you. And the other one, I'm gonna be so real, I forgot what it was. Sable, I lost mine. Not nothing, that's 2/3 of a card you want. That is true. That is true. I have pulled just straight nothing before, though. Like, just getting 0 URs whatsoever. That's always tough. I always sort by recently added. You can do recently added? Or obtained order. Here we go. That's so smart. Because it was this one. Sun Valon. Right? Dismantle you. I'm never playing that. Actual nothing sucks, yeah. One thing I do hate is the sheer amount of cards you get that you can't. Yes! I wish you could just like tuck those away into a corner. So you just would never have to see them. Holy shit, I have 6 rays. Plus this foil one. We're gonna dismantle extras. Sure, there we go. Is that an Exodia? Cool. So 110. I also have like 140 in here because I'm gonna dismantle 2 Hamps and 1 Engage 0 because neither of these see a ton of play. We're gonna go up to there, so we'll have 4. So I'm like 4 URs away from finishing Striker, which feels pretty close. We're almost there. So it took me, when I am said and done with it all, about a month to build it. Playing every single day. So yeah. Yeah, you only need 1 Hamp if you actually play it, yeah. Same with like Engage 0, you don't ever play 2 of that. The fake rare pack openings where Utopia shows up and you get effects but it's just glossy rares or something. I'm gonna be so real, I don't care about the cosmetics in this game at all. They're just not that great in my opinion. Or sorry, the card cosmetics. I like the boards and like the mates and stuff. Go to solo. Maybe we'll do a couple more dice rally, but it's getting close to dinner time, so I might call it a stream. I did hop on pretty late because I had to configure everything, but it's been lovely chatting with you guys. This was a good time. I'm glad I had people come in just to yap about this game with, because I need to get better at it. I like the cosmetics partly because they are understated. See, I liked the gold cards in Hearthstone because they were animated. Like, you would play like a fireball that you unlocked from like the mage class by playing enough, and you'd play it and it'd be like an animated fireball. I thought that was cool. MTG Arena card backs can be annoyingly... Oh yeah, the card backs being animated would kind of bug me. My favorite MTG Arena card back is the one where it's just the classic card back, but it's like completely worn. Like the played on the playground type worn effect. I want to say it was like an April Fool's card back. That one is my favorite. The worn card back, yeah. I like this card back. It matches the background that I got pretty nicely, in my opinion. Classic polymerization. I didn't know that cards still saw play. I thought these days you just played Super Poly. Or whatever in-archetype poly that you had. Duel Links has a damaged effect you can put on cards, but it's so ugly. Isn't that the point of damage? Is that you want it to be ugly? Like, forgive me if I'm wrong, but... Okay, this does not seem like a real archetype. Flying Mythical Beast. And what do they show? Right Fur. Edge Imp. Illusions? I don't know what I'm up against. Yeah, I personally hate it. I collect a lot more than mates in Master Duel, but I've been using white baking since I got it and I haven't ever changed him. I like this guy. I like this guy. He's cute. I really wish I had... They just have the basketball. I really wish I had the IP Masquerena one. I think that one's probably my favorite. Or I think there's a Sky Striker Ray. I would like one of those too, but I like him for now. Illusion Chimera. Hey Jen, if you have Discord and want to learn more about Yu-Gi-Oh! Text as well as upcoming cards, there is a Discord that has all the information needed. Yu-Gi-Oh! Organization. I will have to check that. The Ray one is pretty good. I didn't realize that the mates were like the big thing people cared about in this game though. Like, I like them, but I didn't realize people really cared about them. Because I made that post a couple days ago on my Twitter saying that I thought it was funny that after you do the battle pass, there's not a huge reward. It's just like 12 UR. Like 12 UR dust. And people were like, well, yeah, it used to be the mate was the last one, and the mate was the one people cared about. And I'm like, really? I did not know people cared about the mates that much. But I guess that makes sense. IP mate will rotate back in the shop next January, probably. Why do you say that? Is that just something that they do? What? My Royal Surrender. I don't know what this does, but... Oh, it just counters a continuous trap card. That's probably fine. We'll activate you. I have a Sheena. Excellent. I probably should have done the MST mode first. Excuse me. Sending... Do I need a board breaker at this point? I probably need Monster Negate. I like grabbing Phonics more, but Varurin's probably just better. We'll use you to grab a MST. And I can get that on board, and then I can Sheena. I think the IP bundle was like the annual release that they usually bring back once the anniversary rolls back around. That's cool. I will definitely keep that in mind when they bring it back, because I think it's sick. I almost got an IP playmat, but I didn't. I got the Albaz and Ecclesia one. We will activate you. Let's do that one. By vibes. Sure. That's fine. Because this will still bring back the negate. The fusions enable them to negate with monsters in the grave. Yeah. I am noticing that. How many of these do they have? Well, they can only negate once, right? Because it's card once per turn. We will activate this second one to get MST. I should probably get out of my draw step so TTT is live. Like, this plays around droll, but we'll go to my main. We'll special out this. Because I can get Crocea off of this. And then MST to get Crocea into play. Sure. Did they not already do that? We'll just bounce everything, I think. I think this is reasonable. Then I can MST this back into play. Bounce the board, yeah. Perhaps it was a different one that they used. Mirror Sword Knight. Cornfield Coatl. Yeah, it was a different one. That makes sense. See, every single time something happens like that in game, I have to like figure out what part of the game I'm missing that let them do that. I miss a lot of stuff. Sure. That's fine. Yeah. What is this? Did this target? Nope, it just negates. So is this going to be unaffected by card effects? No, it's not going to be unaffected by card effects. Sure. That's fine. Do I just Forceful Sentry? Just untargetable. Good. They might have done that just to get this effect to trigger. So we'll summon this. Varun comes back. Diabells. Your opponent must set spell traps before using them. I'm getting super polyed. I hate super poly, I'm not gonna lie. I think it's so lame. Like at this point, what's my game plan at this point? Do I just Eldam and go into Typhon? We'll normal this. And then we can bounce this. I can use TTT, but I have to get rid of Diabells. And then we'll Forceful Sentry. Okay, what do they have? Don't care. Don't care. I don't like that. Is there a Sinful Spoils card in here? Don't think so. Don't care. And or field. I think I'm getting rid of fusion. Although this grabs a fusion anyways, so I probably should do this. Well, I can negate that effect with Vararoon by using MST on standby or draw step, so we're gonna hit the fusion. We're gonna go to battle, we're just gonna hit this. Nope. What? Special summon one monster's level less than or equal to. That's fine. I don't care about this. Sure, you get a Space Gate. I actually like that being on the field. Because then I can turn that to on. I'll just pass. And then on draw step, I will I'll MST this to get back Vararoon. I think that works. Sure. On draw. I get the feeling I don't win this game, Loki. Like, something tells me this is not gonna get me there. They have a negate, and that's about it. And they have Chimera Fusion in their hand. And I feel like I don't win. I could still win off of timeout. Standard field. We'll see what they grab. I get the feeling whatever they grab, I won't be able to negate to good effect. Now what does this do? If it's... Okay, that's fine. I don't care about its target. Right, for... I think we're not going to negate. I think we're going to see what they grab and then negate whatever they grab. This seems pretty cooked. I'm not going to lie. Sure. Oh, Jesus, my room is getting toasty. I might go turn on a fan. Be right back. Hopefully the fan doesn't get too loud. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but the fan is definitely running now. Hopefully that doesn't get too aggravating. What is this doing? Yeah, we'll negate this one. Perhaps I should not have negated that because they're just gonna poly here. Sure. He's back. Okay, so this is where I lose. Yeah, and then my guys just get battled. I guess I could draw Sheena. I could just rip a Sheena off the top and that'd be pretty good. Jesus. So many Chimera fusions. Another one. Sure. So what do I need to rip, like Raigeki? But then they have this guy in the discard. We'll normal you. I don't think I have anything else. Yeah, we'll just pass. This game is over. It's okay. Yep. This game is not over. I have 200 life points left. Bro, I just wanted it to be over. Okay, nope, it's over. Credit plant. Great. Let's see how many points I get. Oh, I still gotta die. We'll take that. We do UR. What? Interesting. I have never seen that card before. Seems not great. That is funny, yes. We'll take these guys. Awesome. Well, new font in game is messing with my head. Yeah. The new font, I kind of do like it, but it is, you do have to get used to it. It is different. Like, they changed to, like, when you start the game, the 8 used to be different. It used to be, like, 2 squares, and now it's just, like, a regular-ass 8. But yeah, anyways, you could play Kaiju if you want it to be potentially usable. Sure, because you summon it to their board and then play it. That just seems like a lot of work. But yeah, anyways, thank you everybody for checking out the stream. I think I'm gonna end it here. But yeah, appreciate you all coming over. Make sure to drop a follow if you want to be notified when I go live again. But otherwise, you guys all have a good day. Thanks for checking out my first stream in a while. Bye.